you're a dental hygiene student in oral biology, this video is for you. Today we're going to be talking about the histology of enamel. Enamel is the hardest tissue in the body. However, it is not renewable. Once enamel is gone, it cannot grow back. It can only remineralize. Here's the composition breakdown. 90% of it is inorganic, mostly calcium and hydroxyapatite, 3% water, and 1% organic material. It is made out of enamel rods, which have a head and a tail. These are formed by ameloblasts through the Tomes process, which lays down the enamel matrix. Here's some key traits. No nerves or blood supply. That's why when sensitivity happens, when the enamel is worn down, because guess what? Dentin gets exposed. The yellow underneath, that's the dentin showing through. Now the junction between the enamel and the dentin, that is the DEJ, dentin-enamel junction. It's scalloped towards the enamel, which helps these two layers lock together like a puzzle piece. Here's some enamel structures. Enamel tufts. These little brush-like defects that rise from the DEJ, they're like little tiny bristles. Enamel spindles. These are short, thin extensions of odontoblasts. These reach slightly into the enamel, but not the nerves, but related to sensitivity. The enamel lamellae, long cracks that can form trauma or temperature change. Like when you pour a hot liquid into cold glass, it's going to crack. Special lines and bands. The neonatal line, found only in primary teeth and permanent molars. It marks the stress of birth on ameloblasts. Line of Ritzies, or Ritz crackers. These are growth lines inside the enamel. They're kind of like tree rings, showing how enamel has formed over time. Pericomata, also known as imbrication lines. These are external extensions of the Ritzies lines. They're visible on non-chewing surfaces near the cervical third. Then we have the Hunter-Schreier bands, alternating between light and dark bands inside of the enamel. These give it strength. Think like a hunter with camouflage. These are light and dark, kind of like green, light green, whatever, and they provide food and strength, protection. Okay, well, I hope that helped. Have fun studying, and I'll see you later. Bye!